Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Wonderkid Watch. Today we are looking at Emanuel Emegha. Of course, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And this was a player that was mentioned in the comments, so leave a comment down below of any players you want to see coming up. But he's a big player, 6'5", currently at Sparta Rotterdam. Only scored 1 goal in his last 16 appearances for them, but at the age of 18, he's got plenty of time to grow. A player that looks very much like a possible target man style player, especially with the size he's got. It's very good to see. Will be interesting to see how he develops and how he progresses in his career. Let's take a look at his attributes before we jump ahead. Now, he's got a current ability of 109, which isn't too bad, and then a potential of 148, which is very nice indeed. So it'll be good to see him grow and develop into that star player up top and where he goes next. But let's jump ahead, take a look, and we'll see in just a sec. And here we are, Emanuel Emegha in Italy with Cagliari. Looks like he's one of their main men with the number 10 shirt as well. £84,000 a week he gets paid. He's made 8 appearances for Nigeria as well, moving from the Dutch nationality over to Nigerian. Some good acceleration and pace for such a big man. Not much improvements on his technicals, I have to say, which is a bit disappointing, but he obviously causes a bit of problems for clubs. Let's take a look at his history. We can see a £16.25 million move over to Cagliari after some good seasons with Sparta. It took him a little bit of time to get going, but there was a few seasons there where he's hitting double figures for them in a good 7 ratings. And then it came to that move to Cagliari, where again, he's continued a good bit of form, not banging in as many goals, but maybe that's because he's in a bit of a tougher league in Serie A. But I'm sure that certainly works for him with the style of play that often happens in Serie A and Italy with the slower football. Competition wise, he was the Dutch Cup runner-up, as well as making his first international appearance at 24 for Nigeria. Personal accolades, it looks like there's plenty of general best 11s, team of the weeks in there. Supporters player of the year, which is always a nice one to receive from the fans. It looks like he's done that a few times as well for Sparta, so they were obviously a very big fan of him. But yeah, not an overly eventful career, but a decent player playing for Cagliari in the Serie A, so he can't be too shabby, that's for sure. And I'm sure you can get something out of him, especially if you're hitting balls in the air for him. 13 heading isn't bad, and the jumping reach is 17 with a 6'5" frame and 12 stone weight. I mean, you can't go wrong. 28 years old, so he is in his prime days now. Let's take a look at his attributes before we go. How he's developed. 132 current ability, 148 potential. So he's not far off, but still not quite reached the upper echelons, which may be why his technicals haven't quite improved. He has had a couple of injuries, but nothing too stand out. So that's a bit strange that he hasn't quite made it. Maybe it's the setups at the clubs he's been to. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, of course, and leave any comments down below of any players you want to see in upcoming episodes. And I'll see you in the next one.